Today, I'm simulating the career of generational talent Derek Kersey. Recently, I was doing a rebuild where I was using auto-generated draft classes. I saw Derek pop up and immediately knew he could become the GOAT. At 6'7", Derek is a big point guard. That already gives him a physical advantage, but what really makes him special is his incredibly high upside. You're talking about 99 potential and a 93 boom percent. Boom percent basically means the chance a player actually reaches his potential. So Kersey is almost guaranteed to become a 99 overall. With Derek having all the tools to become the GOAT, I knew I had to simulate his career. So I threw him in the 2011 draft. That way he can play against the stars of the 2010s and really get put to the test. And we're going to see if he can maximize that potential. Going into the draft, Derek is the consensus first overall pick. So let's see who gets that #1 selection and a chance to draft Kersey. It will be the Cleveland Cavaliers. Y'all better not mess this one up. With the first overall pick in the 2011 draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Kawhi Leonard. Now Kawhi, an incredible basketball player, but this is the wrong pick for Cleveland. I can almost guarantee you that Derek will be a better player than Kawhi. Second overall, Phoenix, you got lucky. You better make the right pick. They're gonna take Derek Kersey, the 6'7" PG out of Florida. An 82 overall at only 19 years old, entering the association. And we'll take a deep dive into his attributes so that you all know what he's good at. And Kersey will have the opportunity to learn from one of the greatest guards to ever do it in Steve Nash. Nash is 37 years old and a vet in the league. Check it out though. Kersey has a good inside game. He can knock down a midi. Great three-point shooter. Can't guard the interior, but great at guarding the perimeter. Can get his teammates involved at a high level. An average rebounder. Has all the physical tools he needs to succeed and a high basketball IQ. I think getting drafted to play with Steve Nash is going to be perfect for Kersey. And for this first year, I'd actually like to play him at the 2-guard spot. That way he can start alongside Nash and really get the reps in. At the 2-guard spot, Derek actually goes up in overall. I want him to be a point guard throughout his NBA career, but for this first year, I think it just makes a little more sense to have him as shooting guard. Now that all that talking's out the way, let's jump straight into the simulation. Season #1, Derek's rookie year. Goodness gracious, we were trash this season. Only 22 wins as Derrick Rose is named MVP. Hopefully Derek at least got the rookie of the year. Not Derrick Rose, Derek Kersey. Hey, look at that. Derek won MVP, Derek won rookie of the year. 25, 5, and 5 in season #1 from Derek Kersey. We are in for a special NBA career. I understand we were trash this year. Derek did not make All NBA. He of course made All Rookie First Team. But I'm not even mad at us being trash this year. Look, we can go into the offseason, draft a good player, maybe sign somebody as well, and we'll have a reloaded roster going into season #2. It's that simple. Yeah, look at that. 25% chance at #1 pick. Give me that. Oh my gosh, we got the first and second pick. Oh, Derek's about to be a part of a dynasty. And if you want to be a part of the community here on the channel, I'd really appreciate if you subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 200,000. I can't even believe I'm saying that. It's unreal. But if you've been watching for a while, you want to see more stuff like this, I'd appreciate it if you click the button. If you don't want to, I get it. The 2012 draft, Anthony Davis. So we're going to get AD. We could draft somebody else too. Maybe we go get Beal, Dame, Andre Drummond, John Henson. Who knows? First overall pick, 2012, Phoenix. We will take AD. #2, we get Drummond. So the front court is about to be ridiculous. AD and Drummond, and we got Gerard Buckner, Derek Kersey. Up to a 91 overall. I have never seen a player go up 9 overalls. This is how you know he is the real deal. Everything got better. He's got 23 badges. He started with 6. Kersey is an all-around star and should be able to make the playoffs this year with a young Anthony Davis, a veteran in Nash, and Andre Drummond. I mean, he's good enough to get us there. I think he really is, especially with the help he was able to get over the offseason. I was checking who was coaching the team this year. It's Jacob Underwood. If you know, you know. Derrick Rose with an MVP. AD 22-10 off the jump. Rookie of the year. Derrick Kersey makes All-NBA third team, averaging 26, 7, and 6 in year 2. No all defense. I'm going to keep an eye on those all defensive teams. We want to see bro making those because having a well-rounded game, that just furthers your case for the GOAT. Now also, you got to win championships if you want to be the GOAT. And this year, we didn't even make the playoffs, so we're not going to have a chance to compete for a title. I thought we would make it this year, but I know we'll be in the playoffs next year because Davis is going to get better. Kersey's going to get better. We might even add another good draft pick. We got the 10th pick. That's not bad. We could get somebody decent. Dellavedova! Kersey's up to a 96. Oh my gosh. This just doesn't happen in 2K. I've done videos with Bron. He doesn't progress this fast. Jordan. Anybody you can name doesn't progress this fast. This is insane. Nash sticking around. He believes in this team, thinks we can win a ring. Davis is also up to an 88. Drummond up to an 83. No excuse. Gotta be in the playoffs this year. This is the year. Currently the number 6 seed. Whoa. Then it said we were the 2 seed. So we're jumping around. This conference is very competitive. But one thing's for sure. Your Phoenix Suns are playoff bound. Derrick Kersey, his first time under the bright lights of the postseason as Kevin Durant is your MVP. Giannis ends up getting drafted to the Bucks in this NBA universe. Rookie of the year. Derrick Kersey, All-NBA first. You're talking about 25 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists here in year 3. No all defense for Kersey again. And we only managed the 7th seed, but you have to keep in mind, if you win your division, you get a higher seed. That's how the NBA standings used to be. So the standings look a little funny here. We're taking on a team in the Clippers that only won a few more games than us, so I don't feel too bad going into this matchup. Oh, this team sucks. We win these. Come on. Game 1, Clippers get a dub. Eric Gordon might really be like that. Oh my gosh. AD 34 and 11 in his playoff debut. Kersey 25 in his first playoff game. We win the second. There you go. Derrick Kersey, he's built for the bright lights. 35. Give me the third game too. AD monster game. Kersey triple double. 2-2 series. Game 5 on the way. I'd love to see Kersey in action. We didn't need to hop into that one because Kersey was dominating. 34, 13, and 8 as we win by 17 points. Quick math. Game 6, we can close it out. Punch our ticket to round 2. Oh, we got a close one. Minute 54 to go. Tie ball game. We have possession. I don't think Kersey's checked in at the moment. Let me call a timeout and get him in here. All right, there we go. We got the starting 5 in. We've got Pekovic starting over Drummond. Don't know about that, but I'll let Coach Jacob Underwood cook. Oh, did Drummond foul out? Yeah, that's what happened. Drummond fouled out. So far in this game, Kersey's got 37, so he wants to get the Clips out of here. Hopefully we see him go to work. Nash has the ball down to Anthony Davis. Davis going to work. Oh, Serge Ibaka! Big rejection. Jared Dudley inbounding. Kersey's moving off the ball. It'll go into Davis. Nice fake from AD to Nash. Nash, give me that and one! Big play, Stevie! Free throw is good. 3-point lead for your Phoenix Suns. Of course the free throw is good, man. We're talking about Steve Nash, one of the greatest free throw shooters ever. Bledsoe at the top gets the screen from Ibaka. Bledsoe draws the double. Nice pass out to Serge. Wide open midi. Serge has that in his bag, but not today apparently. He misses. Kersey pushes the ball up to Jared Dudley. Yeah, Jared, can you pass the ball, man? Kersey moving off the ball. Swings to Nash. Nash ball fake. Kersey the screen. Steve open midi is off. We like that shot though. That's a good look. Udrih with the ball. It'll go to Bledsoe. Bledsoe to Spencer Hawes. Hawes to Udrih. Now it'll go down to Ibaka. Ibaka fade is good. 1-point ball game. Serge. Big bucket there. Here's Nash setting things up. Gets the screen from Davis. Nice pick and roll. AD dunks it home. And Derek Kersey being pretty passive so far. But it's working. We're up by 3. He's letting his teammates rock. He set some good screens. And overall, we're playing good ball. So I don't really have any complaints. Hawes into Bledsoe. Why did the Clippers just waste a timeout? Who knows? It's 2K, man. That glitch has been in the game for a minute. All right, let's try this again, Clippers. Unless y'all want to waste one more timeout for good measure. Ball will go into Al-Farouq Aminu. Now it goes to Bledsoe. Mid-range is off. Good stop. We get the board. Clips don't have to foul, but they need to stop here to keep this a one-possession game. Kersey sets the screen. Now it'll go to Davis. AD backing in, faking, swinging to Nash. Nash gets the screen from Davis. Steve, mid-range. Good night. Good night, Los Angeles. That is a dub for your Phoenix Suns. Derek Kersey, 39, 10, and 8 in this one. Round 2, we got the Sacramento Kings, led by Boogie Cousins. They drafted Kemba to their squad. That's a good pickup. Up 2-1 early. Make it 3-1. They'll take the 5th and the 6th. No, Derek, you cannot blow a 3-1 lead this early in your run. You're putting up great numbers so far. You're doing well under the bright lights of the playoffs. But that could all change if you blow a 3-1 lead. Oh, stop! Derek! Oh, no. All right, 4-point game. 209. We can't have a mark on his legacy this early on. Kings do have possession of the ball. Derek Kersey not checked in at the moment, but we'll sub him in once we get the ball. Evans swings it to Brewer. Nice pass down to Boogie. DeMarcus Cousins steps out of bounds. Oh, so that should mean that Kersey will sub in since that's a stoppage of play. Yep, Davis is getting up. And there's Derek Kersey. He's going to be setting things up. They're letting him initiate the play here as he brings up the ball. He is so tall at the PG, bro. And he's a big PG. I mean, over 220 pounds. He's got some size on him. Kersey. Oh my gosh! That jumper's disgusting! Hold on. What was that? Derek! Oh, it's a one-handed push shot. What are we doing? What's the guide hand guiding? It's not guide. He's shooting it with one hand. If he gets buckets like this, how is he giving your favorite team 30 with that jumper? Oh my goodness, Kemba pulls up a 3, knocks it down. Sorry, I was kind of distracted by Derek. What was that, bro? Suns are down 7. We need a bucket. Kersey to Drummond to Nash. Nash gets the screen from Davis. Kersey's moving off ball. It'll go to Dudley. Dudley out to Kersey. Oh, we got to go, Derek. Oh, pull up midi. Oh, my gosh. There's no way he's going to get buckets shooting like that. I had no idea bro shot like that. Down 7. It looks like Kersey's about to blow a 3-1. Good defense there. We get the rebound. That was a much-needed stop. Nash has it to Kersey in the corner. Kersey driving. Oh, yeah. Good take and 1. We're not out the game yet, Derek. I always believed in you. From the moment I saw that jumper, I knew you were going to be great. Free throw in there. The number 1 is tough, too. That's a good jersey number. Kemba Walker with it. Walker gets the screen from Boogie. Boogie rolling to the rim. Looks like Kemba might be calling his own number. He's a great clutch time player. I don't know if Uncle Nash can keep up with Kemba. He's trying his best. Davis, why would you foul? Why would you do that? 2K, that makes no sense. Why would a player ever do that? That doesn't make sense. It'll go into Kemba. Now we're double teaming ball. Mo Spades to Caspi. Caspi, oh my gosh, risky pass there. Threw it all the way across the court. Shot clock winding down. We need this stop bad. Kemba, tough 3. In and out. Drumming the board. Okay, let's go get one on this possession. Kersey with the rock. Kersey to Nash. We got to go quick, Steve. Kersey, give me 3. Ah! He misses it, and that is probably the ball game right there. Yeah, we end up losing. I'm not going to lie, Derek. I don't know how you're knocking down any jumpers. We're talking about a 40% three-point shooter, and that jumper, it makes me wince. But it must be going in somehow. It wasn't going in the clutch, though. We end up blowing a 3-1 lead to the Sacramento Kings. I feel like most great players, if not all great players, have that moment in their career where they disappoint. They lose in a big game like that. And I mean, I don't know that it was Kersey's fault. He put up great numbers, but you have a loss like that where you're like, all right, we got to get back in the lab over the summer, really lock in and make sure that next year is better. So hopefully this is something we build off of and turn it into something positive. Go ahead and make a championship run or something. Kersey already a 99 overall going into year 4. We pick up Johnny Flynn. So do we let Johnny run the PG or do we have Kersey slide over to the 1? It seems like he's playing well at the 2 guard guard, so I might just let him rock there. I think we'll kind of play him as a 2 guard when we need to and a point guard when we need to. So if we don't have a good point guard, we'll have Kersey play the point guard. If we don't have a good 2 guard, then we'll have Kersey play the 2 guard. We can kind of play him interchangeably there. This is what I wanted to see from Derek Kersey. This is what I knew the team was capable of. 68 wins. AD wins MVP over Derek. Wow. Davis, 25-12 on the season. Jacob Underwood, Coach of the Year. And Davis establishing himself as the best player on the team. Kersey, 26, 7, and 8. So great numbers as a 99 overall. But Davis just a little bit better. Yeah, AD even made all defensive second team. We'll see who leads us through the playoffs. Round 1, we're taking on the Lakers. Kobe, Powell, Bynum. A tough 8 seed to be facing, that's for sure. Oh, never mind. We sweep them. Next up, it'll be the Blazers. Brandon Roy, Batum, LaMarcus, Greg Oden, and Reggie Jackson. 2-2 series. They win the 5th. Can we win the 6th? We will. Game 7 on the way. Last year, we lost in the second round in a Game 7, but we're not going to have a repeat of last season. We move on behind 34 from Derek Kersey. Next, it'll be the Thunder. Oh, Russ, KD, Harden. An elite roster. They won 65 games. Now, we ended off the year going crazy. Won 22 in a row. So we've got momentum in these playoffs, but the Thunder, yeah, it's going to be trouble. They win the 1st and the 2nd. We'll take the 3rd. Oh, they win the 4th. 42 from Brody. Yeah, what can you do? They combine for over 100 points. Their big 3 does. We're out of here in 5. The Thunder big 3 proves to be too much here. Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, James Harden all playing ridiculous basketball. You see the numbers Russ put up in the NBA Finals. Derek Kersey, numbers go down in the playoffs. And listen, I know AD's a great player, Derek, but he needs to be your second option, not the other way around. If you want to be the GOAT, you can't be the second option on your own team, that's for sure. Davis is continuing to get better as well, up to a 95 overall now. But I mean, Kersey's a 99. There we go, Derek. See, this is what I need out of you. 29, 8-8, MVP season. Elite efficiency too, 50, 40, 90. 60 wins from the team. And Davis was great, but he was the second option. And that's where we want Anthony Davis if Kersey's going to become the GOAT. Round 1, we'll be taking on the 8 seed in Minnesota Timberwolves. Clay and K Love. That's a cool duo. We're down 3-1. We win the 5th and the 6th. All right. We had no business being down 3-1 in the first place, so we better come back and win this series. 7th game is going to be close. A 1 seed losing to an 8 seed is embarrassing, so we better finish this game off with a dub. We're up by 2 right now, have possession of the ball. Kersey once again not in, so I got to sub him in manually. Like 2K, what are we doing? How do I jump in the game with a minute 40 left and my best players aren't in? The simulation definitely has some flaws, that's for sure. Drummond inbounding. It'll go into Kersey. He gives it to Dudley. Right back to Kersey. Now it'll go to Johnny Flynn. Flynn on the wing. Derek wants it in the post. Yeah, go right at Clay. Fade away jumper. Ugly jumper. It's off. Man, are we ever going to see that ugly jumper go in a hop-in game? I'm not sure. It'll be a canon event if it ever does drop. Watson down to Thompson. Good defense, Kersey. Yep, great defense. Thompson is forced to pass it back out to CJ Watson. Shot clock winding down. They find Bailey off the screen. He misses. Oh, Thompson, good box out for the board. Drummond's there for the help. Biyombo gets another board. He misses. Finally, we got the rebound. There you go, Drummond. Derek Kersey with it now. He's got CJ Watson in front of him. Might as well attack the basket. Watson is significantly smaller than him. Yep, there we go. Get to your dribble package. Crossover. Another crossover. Floater. Oh my gosh. Busy sent that shot. Just under 40 seconds to go. Klay Thompson down to Bailey. Bailey's layup is off. Jared Dudley the rebound. Derek Kersey running the floor well. It'll go to Johnny Flynn. Flynn at the top of the key. Davis going to set the screen for Kersey. Ball goes to Dudley, down to Drummond. Drummond out to Flynn to Kersey. Derek Kersey driving, and he draws the foul. We needed that. If he knocks both of these down, we will have a 2-possession game. We'll be up 4. First one is good. Second one is also good. I feel like the free throw release looks way better for Derek than his regular jumper. That regular jumper is just, yeah. The Wolves might have a slight chance here, but we should have this one in the bag as long as they don't hit a 3. Biyombo inbounding. It'll go into Clay. Clay defended by Kersey, spins. Oh, nice spin move. That created some space, but Thompson just kind of dribbling around. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he found space from 3 and he hit it. That's lazy defense. Clay was literally walking around out there, got an open 3. And now the Wolves are within 1, and even if Derek hits both free throws, it'll still be a 1-possession game. First foul shot is good. Timberwolves do not have any timeouts left in their back pocket, so that works in our favor as Kersey knocks down the second. Minnesota's going to have to get it the length of the floor and fast. Watson walking it up, pulls from way downtown. Oh my gosh, that was close. But we win this one, just narrowly beating the number 8 seed, Derek Kersey, 25, 11, and 7. Round 2, it'll be the Blazers. We're down 3-2, and we lose in 6. Got smacked in game 6 as well, and Kersey underperforms, only 13 points. Overall in the playoffs, he averaged 37 and 6, but at this point, we're 5 seasons in. We've had a couple playoff runs. We've had a couple runs where we've been the 1 seed, and for the most part, they've been pretty disappointing. I mean, Kersey is still a young player in this league, only 24 years old, but while we have this elite core, because who knows how long the front office will be able to keep all 3 of these players together, with Drummond, Davis, and Derek, you want to maximize your championship window and compete every single year. So let's get to it. Year 6 for Derek. 69 and 13 for your Suns, and AD with another MVP. 25, 12, and 4. Maybe this is the Anthony Davis GOAT simulation instead. Derek Kersey, All-NBA first, 27, 8, and 8 on the season. All defensive first team as well, and that's new. We haven't seen him make all defensive first yet, but nice to see him working on that area of his game. No reason to go 7 with the 8 seed again. We better win this easy. Yes, we do. Round 2, it'll be the Grizz. We haven't made it past the second round all video. Oh no, we made it past the second round. We faced OKC in the conference finals one time before, and now we got to do it again. Oh man, this is just the worst team to see. They're so good. This time though, we're up 2-1. Derek Kersey really hooping in these playoffs, averaging 30. They win the 4th game. All right, big game 5 on the way. And Derek's locked in. 26 points, 80 with the 30 ball. We take a 3-2 lead, 1 win away from the NBA Finals. And if we can beat OKC, we can beat anybody. Ooh, 3-point game, 28 seconds left. The Thunder got back in this one late in the game. So we'll hop into here. Hopefully we can seal the deal. Oh, Kersey's at the line as we jump in. I did not like these Suns jerseys around this time. These purple Suns jerseys, I think they look awful. Kersey hits the free throw. Second one's also good. Okay, we're up 5. We should be good, barring a miracle from the Thunder. Harden, what are you celebrating for, buddy? You're about to lose. Bro, celebrating like you get 4 free throws when you flop instead of 2. Nah, I'm playing Harden. Harden's playing elite ball in real life. What are the Thunder doing? We're just wasting timeouts. Y'all are doing all this to lose. JaVale McGee into James Harden. James down to Russ. Russ's layup. GG's. He misses. And we are moving on to the NBA Finals. Derek Kersey, 44 points. And we got Milwaukee. Who do they have? I know they drafted Giannis. Yep, they got Blake Griffin. Oh, they're dunking on everybody, huh? Brandon Jennings still on the team, Lynn Sanity, and Andrew Bogut. Game 1 is a dub. Kersey 25 in his finals debut. Second one goes to the Bucks. We win the 3rd. They win the 4th. All right, this is going to be a little more challenging than I thought. Game 5, big win. There we go. Derek, 37 and 11. He has a way of showing up when we need him most. Although in the hop-in games, he's been kind of awful. Game 6, we can close it out right here. Derek Kersey with an opportunity to win his first ever chip. Ooh, we're going to lose this one. 39 and 13 from Derek. AD, we need you. Game 7 on the way. We're on the 1-yard line for the NBA championship. Will we fumble or will we get the touchdown? Was that a good football analogy? I don't really watch football like that. 26 from Derek Kersey, and that is it. He is an NBA champion, a finals MVP, 28 and 8 here in year 6. His first ever finals run, first ever title at just 25 years old. A very decorated resume already, but you know who else has a crazy resume? The man with the unibrow, Anthony Davis. Who knew we were going to have a competition between teammates on who's the better player? Because AD, he's locking in this simulation for sure. Regardless, we're looking to go back to back as we head in to season number 7. Derek Kersey, your MVP, 25, 8, and 7 on the year. Come on, man. Coming off the championship, you knew he was going to get back to it. 56 wins on the season. Kersey all defensive first. 2 two-way Derek. We might see DPOY Derek someday here soon. It has a good ring to it, doesn't it? Round 1, we'll be taking on the Houston Rockets. Kyle Lowry, CJ, Draymond. Derek, watch out. I don't want you getting hit with one of those Draymond haymakers. We're up 3-1. We win in 5. Easy. Next up, it'll be the Grizz. You've got Bradley, Mike, Rudy, Cat. Oh, man, Mark at the 5. That's a team right there. 2-2. They win the 5th. Oh, my gosh. We lose in 6. We had a chance to go back-to-back. Derek averaged 30. At this point, I'm pretty confident he's a playoff performer. 8 rebounds, 8 assists on top of the 30 points per night, but we still come up short. Anthony Davis was great too. We even had little Isaiah coming off the bench giving us buckets. Drummond was cool, but that Wolves team, something special. I'll admit it. That's a great roster over there. Do I think we should have still won? Yeah, of course, but we end up taking the L to a good team. AD now a 99, so we got a pair of 99s in Derek and Davis. No excuse not to win, especially when you got another guy in Andre Drummond who's a 93. We got to win a championship this year. 59-23 on the season. Wardell with an MVP. Wow, Steph went crazy over there in Golden State, 32 a night. We still had the coach of the year in Jacob Underwood. Ooh, Kersey's second team this year, 25-7-7, similar numbers to his MVP season, but we just had some crazy guard talent that made All-NBA first team in Dame Lillard and Steph Curry. Anthony Davis was All-NBA first. Kersey falls down to All-Defensive second team as well. Round 1 of the playoffs, we got the Portland Trail Blazers. Jeff Teague! No, we're not losing to Jeff Teague. We lost to Jeff Teague! Oh, this is going to be a legendary podcast episode talking about how he beat the 1 seed as the 8 seed. And Kersey, only 15 points in Game 6. Kemba, Finals MVP over there in Sacramento. Here's the thing. Derek has been given all the tools he needs to succeed. High potential, great player, great teammates. But for whatever reason, we aren't seeing him take home as many MVPs as we might have thought. We aren't seeing him win as many chips as we might have thought. He's still got time to change the narrative, but he's got to lock in. Giannis with an MVP this year. AD, Defensive Player of the Year. Whoa, what happened? No All-NBA for Derek. No All-Defense. We're still the 1 seed. Kersey averages 25, 7, and 6. Wait, maybe I missed him on All-NBA? He didn't make it. He was an All-Star, but not All-NBA. Didn't make it in year 9 here. At this point, the team's pretty much a perennial. Word of the day. 1 seed here. We're making it as the 1 spot every year. And we almost lost to the Blazers again. Oh my gosh, that would have been crazy. Round 2, we got the Mavericks, KP, John Wall, Trae Young. We beat them in 6. Oh my gosh, here we go again, bro. I do not want to play you all anymore. OKC, KFC, UFC, Suns in 5. Now we got the Pistons. Jimmy, HB, Zebo, Greg Monroe, KCP. KCP starting at the points, kind of crazy. And yeah, that's why y'all are getting swept. Anthony Davis, Finals MVP, our second championship. Derek Kersey, 2 rings, 2 MVPs, a very decorated resume, but only averages 23 in these playoffs. And Anthony Davis, his resume, it's probably better than Derek Kersey's. That's the type of career the Brow is having so far. A lot of time left before it's said and done for Kersey, but not making All-NBA this year was really crazy. Very disappointing, for sure. 58-24 for your Suns. We were the 2 seed this year after I was saying, oh, we're the perennial 1 seed. We get the 1 spot every year. We actually didn't this time. Davis All-NBA first, 20-12. Derek Kersey back to it on All-NBA second team, 25, 7, and 6. And we're the 2 seed taking on Sacramento in round 1. There you go. We win in 6. Joker standing in our way of repeating. They got him Jamal Murray in San Antonio, and he's playing with Book as well. We beat them in 6. Conference Finals, Portland. We got to beat them for what they did to us when we were the 1 seed. They were the 8 seed. They upset us. That can't happen again. All right, we're up 3-2. We beat them in 6. Back in the finals. We can go back to back. And guess who it is? Kawhi Leonard, who was drafted number 1 over Derek Kersey. Derek, you got to show him why you're the real number 1 pick. Going into the series, Derek's averaging 24, 7, and 6. Game 1, we win. Big W, 19 points from Kersey. Game 2, another one. There's a 30 ball. They'll take the 3rd. third, we win the fourth, and it looks like Derek Kersey's gonna run away with it. Anthony Davis, how did he win Finals MVP with these numbers? These numbers are trash. Well, not trash, but like, really? What were Derek's numbers in the finals? He averaged 23, 6, and 4. How did AD win it? That makes no sense, bro. This is the Andre Iguodala Finals MVP, AD, with all due respect. That's ring number 3 regardless. Kersey going into season number 11, looking for a three-peat. That would cement him as one of the greatest players in history. You don't see many teams three-peat, and Derek, a huge part of our team as we're trying to make history here. Luka Doncic, most valuable player, only in his 4th season. Derek Kersey, there we go, man. That's the Derek we know. All NBA first, 27, 7, and 5. Number 2 seed. Let's get this three-peat. Round 1, move out the way. Oh gosh, OKC again. I don't know how we're beating them so easily. Now we got the Warriors. Wardell! They were the 8th seed, made it all the way to the conference finals. The We Believe Warriors part 2, but we beat them in 5. NBA Finals, we got the MVP of the league, Luka Doncic and the Brooklyn Nets. Derek Kersey was named conference MVP here. Oh, the Nets also have Spida Mitchell on the squad, a good roster for sure. It's not enough! We sweep them. Derek Kersey, Finals MVP. 4 chips, a three-peat, 2 MVPs, 2 Finals MVPs. We're getting back on track here, Derek. And AD, he's not playing at Derek's level. Let's go get a couple more, Derek. Let's get a 4-peat. Hey, maybe a 5-peat. Let's just keep winning. 30 years old going into year 12. So we probably got 4 or 5 more years of peak basketball if we're lucky out of Derek. We got to take advantage of those great seasons and make the most out of them. I thought Derek Kersey might not have a chance to become the GOAT anymore just a few years ago, but look at him go now. MVP. Paulo, I'm sorry, I did not mean to click on your stats. I don't really care right now. Derek, 33, 8, and 6. That's what I'm talking about. 60 wins from the team. Elite. If we cap this off with another chip, that's a 4-peat. That'd be ridiculous. Round 1, easy. Round 2, easy. We're undefeated. Headed into the conference finals against the Pels, led by dominating. We lost. We lost in 6 to the Pelicans. Derek Kersey left it all out there on the floor. Played great basketball, but dominating was just too much for us. Oh my gosh. Well, we weren't able to complete the 4-peat, but we can always get back to winning this year. Still got the same core: Derek, Davis, Drummond. Derek Kersey, another MVP, 38 and 7 this year. 4 MVPs, 4 championships. We're only in season 13 as well, so he's got plenty of time to add to that resume. Well, maybe not plenty, but he's got some time to keep locking in at 31 years old here. Number 1 seed, round 1 of the playoffs, we got the Wolves. Don't lose to the Wolves. Okay, game 7 against Minnesota. Klay Thompson, yeah, he's been there since the start. We faced him way earlier on in the video. We're going to beat him this time. Kersey, 45, 10, and 5. And Anthony Davis, he's still good, but he's no Derek Kersey, I'll tell you that. Next up, we got the Lakers. K-Love, a former Timberwolf. And we're going 7 again. Oh my gosh. This time, we'll fall short. Kersey, 32. And the Lakers go all the way to the finals and win the chip. So who knows, had we won that game 7, you might have seen us in the NBA finals, but instead we come up short. We're watching the finals from the couch, and Kevin Love is lifting up a championship trophy. Year 14 on the way for Derek. Hopefully another MVP season. Luka Doncic, most valuable player, 61 and 21 from your Suns. Unfortunately, no MVP this year from Derek Kersey, but he was still all NBA first, 28, 7, and 6 on the season. What's been great about the situation Kersey was drafted into is that we're contenders every single year. We got the Clips round 1 with Tatum. Can't say we did it this time, Tatum, sorry. Blazers up next, led by D'Lo. Beat them easily. Pelicans, 99 overall DeAndre Ayton. Are we serious? This time we do manage to win against dominating as Derek Kersey takes home conference MVP, averaging 29, 8, and 7, meaning we're back in the finals against Atlanta with Maxey, Otto Porter, Lauri Markkanen, Miles Turner, and then JP. Game 1, we win. They'll take the second. We win the third, the fourth. They'll take the 5th and 6th. Game 7 NBA Finals. We're in danger of blowing a 3-1 lead in the finals. Oh no. Derek. They won't call you Derek Kersey anymore. They'll call you Derek Curry if you blow a 3-1. Sorry, Steph. Big fan. Warriors fan, but it was an easy joke to make. All right. We're up by 3. 2:21 to go. Let's jump in. As we hop in, Maxey is at the foul line, and he will hit the free throw. There's Derek Kersey. There's Isaiah Thomas. AD's in the game, of course. Kersey gives it right to Isaiah. Now Kersey's coming off an off-ball screen. Oh, wide open. Give me 3 with that broke jumper. Buckets! We saw a jumper fall from Derek Kersey. There we go, man. Big shot. Here's Maxey with it. Turner's rolling to the rim. Tyrese driving. Oh, man. Easy bucket on Isaiah Thomas. And we'll call a timeout up 3 here. Zubac inbounding. Zoo's like an 88 overall in 2K nowadays, which is fire. Congratulations to him having a great season. Ball will go to slow-mo. Kyle Anderson. Anderson at the foul line swings it out to Isaiah Thomas. Thomas to Kersey. Derek Kersey has some room from 3. Doesn't take it. He's going to try and attack the basket. Swing it out to Anderson. Anderson waiting on the screen. Gives it up to Zoo. And Zoo can't hit. Yeah, an empty possession there. Couldn't really get any good looks. Marketing in transition. Going at Davis. Get that out of here. Rejected by Anthony Davis. Hawks will retain possession of the ball. Turner to Marketing. Marketing has it poked away by Davis, and we've got a jump ball. Yeah, AD. AD making some big defensive hustle plays. He's all over the court right now. Jump ball will go to Davis. He taps it to Zoo. Now it'll go to Kyle Anderson. He turns the fast break into a slow break. Oh, never mind. Slow-mo. Moving a little quick there for the easy layup. And we're up by 5. Maxey gets the screen from Turner. Turner rolling. Miles Turner bumps. He's going to put up the layup. Nice bucket there from the conference MVP of the East. All right, Derek Kersey. Defended by Jordan Poole. You've got the size advantage on him. Kersey, couple crossover moves, trying to create some space on Poole. Swings it out to Kyle Anderson. Anderson gets the screen from Davis. Pull up midi off AD. Oh, I thought AD had that board, but the Hawks are able to get it. Otto Porter, pull up 3 in transition. In and out. Kersey's there on the glass. Costly miss there from the Hawks. Ball will go up to Anderson. Why's Kyle Anderson moving so fast? Davis the rebound. Fakes. Goes up. Scores. A big offensive rebound and a big finish. That play might have won us the finals. Anthony Davis with some key hustle plays down the stretch of this game to really seal the deal. Let's get one more stop, and then we're out of here for sure. Lauri Markkanen into Miles Turner. Turner driving to the basket. He's going to drop step, put up a layup, get it to go. It's back to a 1-possession game for the Hawks, but they're going to have to foul, and they don't even have any timeouts. So as long as Derek Kersey hits these, we should be good. Oh, we're not in the bonus yet, so they'll have to foul again. It'll go into Kersey. All right, now you get to shoot 2. He's shooting 96 from the line. These should be pretty easy. First one's good. Second one, yep, easy. We win. 33 from Davis, 29 from Kersey, and another NBA championship. That is ring number 5. And he once again is your finals MVP. Very great resume. 5 chips, 4 MVPs, 3 finals MVPs, 8 All-NBA first teams, 13 All-Star appearances. I mean, come on. If he can get up to 7 championships, oh man, his case for the GOAT is going to be very strong. But with Davis and Drummond regressing and Kersey headed into year 15, we got to win those next couple championships that we want to win very soon here. Man, AD, let Derek win the MVP. What are we doing? And DPOY, come on. Derek Kersey, second team, 25, 6-6 on the season. Good year for sure. And we're the 2 seed, looking for another chip. Round 1, oh my gosh, bro. Joker. I was going to say Joker, don't eliminate us, but I don't got to worry about that because, golly, we beat him by a lot. 41 out of Kersey. Let's do some quick math. We won by 45 points. Shout out Donovan Mitchell. Next, we got the Clips with Jason Tatum. Faced this team before, and it's another game 7. And this one, we get blown out. Losing by 24 as Kersey has 38. And the Clips go all the way to the finals. They win it. A Clippers championship. Derek Kersey still a 99, headed into year 16. Davis and Drummond's regression continues. Luka Doncic with an MVP. Another coach of the year for Jacob Underwood, the GOAT coach. Derek Kersey, All-NBA third, 25, 5-5. I mean, bro is 34 and in his 16th year, so I guess I can't expect any more MVPs out of him. Round 1, we win. Round 2, we got the Clips, we win. There we go. Next up, it'll be the Pelicans. Oh, here we go. DeAndre Ayton. I didn't expect that to go 7. Oh, and it was close too. We could have won that one. Kersey, great playoff run. DeAndre Ayton, just too good. And then Zoe, finals MVP for the New York Knicks. Man, I wonder what LeVar would have to say if one of his sons won an NBA championship. Anthony Davis and Drummond regressing. Derek, if you can go average 30 for us this year, that would be helpful because the team around you is not as good as it once was. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to have Kersey be the point guard this year. We've got some good 2 guards on the team, so we're going to trust Derek to run the 1 this time. Paolo Banchero with an MVP. Paolo's had an awesome season with the Magic, and he's been playing really well lately. Magic have kind of been struggling as far as wins go, but Paolo has been hooping. Drummond won DPOY. There you go, Drummond. AD made first team. Kersey, not on All-NBA. Maybe the Kersey PG experiment was not good. He averaged 22, 5, and 5. We might have to slide bro back to the 2. Round 1, Lakers, we lose in 7 or 6. 6-7. Yeah, we lose in 6 though. And the Grizz win the chip. Cat Finals MVP. Derek Kersey, yeah, you were just not good at point guard. We're gonna have you go back to the 2 where you were playing your best hoops. It could just be because bro is getting older, to be fair. Yeah, here goes the regression. We also see Drummond go down in overall as well, along with AD. It would take a great run late in this video from Derek Kersey in order for him to become the GOAT, in my opinion. However, I don't think there's a doubt that he's one of the greatest ever, like a top 10 player. Ja Morant, MVP for the Charlotte Hornets. No All-NBA for Derek this year, 22, 5, and 5. So pretty similar to last season as we take home 52 Ws. Round 1, it'll be the Blazers, and we beat them in 5. Next up, it'll be Denver. We're going 7 with them. They've got Cam Boozer, Victor, Dylan Harper. That's a pretty good trio. Man, we lose. Derek Kersey played really well in the playoffs. Unfortunately, was not enough. And the Knicks win the chip again. Lonzo Ball with the finals MVP. Kersey regresses again. He's now a 97 overall as we head into season 19. We also got this Dink Pate dude who we added to the team. Looks like he's going to be pretty good. I slid him to small forward. He was originally a 2 guard, but I wanted him to start with Derek Kersey. Maybe he can help us make a run this year. One last championship run? Oh my gosh, they just did a rule change that made the shot clock terrible. Look at this, 30-second shot clock. I will revert that change in the off season, but oh my gosh, the numbers for this year are gonna be awful. Oh man, Derek's stats are gonna be cooked. Yeah, 15 points per game. That might be the equivalent of averaging 30 in a 30-second shot clock, dude. I mean, yeah, in a normal shot clock, bro's numbers would obviously be higher, but they changed the rules. Why would they ever make a 30-second shot clock? That makes no sense. 49 wins on the season. Cooper Flagg is your MVP. No All-NBA for Derek Kersey. Round 1, we got the Mavs. We beat them. We're going 7 with the 8-seeded Lakers, who just upset the 1-seeded Blazers. LA is led by Donovan Mitchell, and we lose to them by a lot. Especially with the 30-second shot clock, losing by 19 points is more like losing by 30. Thunder go on to win the title. Kawhi was on our team. AD retired. Oh, we're cooked. Bring back the regular shot clock, man. There we go. Maybe with Anthony Davis retiring, we can get Derek Kersey another star to play with. Yeah, no, the team's done for, man. Derek Kersey down 3 overalls. He's a 94. This will probably be his last season. If not this year, next year will probably be his last season. AJ DeBonsta, most valuable player, and we had a bad season. Derek Kersey, 17, 4, and 5. Oh, he's not going to retire yet, so he's going to play at least one more year. End up as the 10 seed in the play-in and miss out on the playoffs altogether. Hornets win the chip. So we're headed into season, 21 for Derek Kersey. He's definitely had some longevity throughout his career. 92 overall now. AJ DeBonsta, MVP. Derek Kersey did not make the play-in this year. 32 wins. He averaged 15, 4, and 5, and he is ready to retire. Bro probably should have retired when AD did, because we didn't do much after AD retired, but what a career it was for Derek Kersey. 21 seasons in the association. Of course, he was inducted to the Hall of Fame with career averages of 25 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, a steal, half a block. He won 4 MVPs, made 19 All-Star teams, won 5 chips, 3 Finals MVPs, made 8 All-NBA first teams, 4 All-NBA second teams, 2 All-NBA third teams, 2 All-Defensive first teams, 1 All-Defensive second team, 1 Rookie of the Year, and made All-Rookie first team. Checking out the record books, Kersey was 3rd all-time in scoring with over 42,000 points, 4th in field goals made, 1st in threes made, 5,500 on the dot, 4th in free throws made, 17th in assists, and 4th in minutes. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you made it to the end, comment Derek Kersey. Have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.